When you need a lawyer and funds are an issue, there are options for getting solid legal advice. For example, some areas offer free clinics where lawyers are there to answer questions, help fill out forms, and offer advice. Public defender organizations also offer free or low-cost legal help to those who are unable to pay for legal assistance. A public defender will represent you in court and explain the possible outcomes. Everyone has the right to legal representation. Check with your local authorities for more information. When we return, Legal Minds will have much more information designed to help guide you through the legal process. Let's say you're walking down the street and you injure your leg in an open manhole, or a neighbor's dog gets loose and attacks you. People every day are affected by the negligence of others and often end up in serious personal injury cases. Knowing how to deal with a sudden and unfortunate situation can mean the difference between returning to a normal life and suffering for a lifetime. Let's hear from a local attorney who will explain more.
Personal injury law is where someone gets hurt because of someone else's negligence. That negligence can be where somebody didn't do something where they should have done it, or they didn't do something where they should have. For example, if you're in a car and somebody fails to yield the right of way or fails to stop for a stop sign and they hit the other car, well, the occupants of that car, if they're injured, have a claim for personal injury based on their failure to do something. Otherwise, say for example in a grocery store, if somebody throws a grape or they throw a banana peel on the floor, that's something they shouldn't have done. If that results in somebody slipping and hurting themselves as a result of that slip or slipping on the banana or the grape, they have a claim for personal injury. There's a wide array of different types of personal injury cases. That is where people could get hurt because of other people's negligence. That they could range from a defective machine, an auto accident, an accident with a semi-truck trailer, slip and fall accidents, work comp injuries, dog bites, or any other injuries where a person or individual is hurt. If you believe you've been hurt due to someone else's negligence, it's very important to get pictures of the scene immediately. If at all possible and you're in a car accident, take pictures of the scene and the automobiles involved. If you're in a slip and fall or other injury, make sure you get pictures of the premises the way it existed when you got hurt. It's also very important to identify by name and address, if you can, all witnesses that had seen the accident, were witnesses to the events following the accident. It's important to get a personal injury attorney, one that they know that will go the distance. A litigation attorney or a trial attorney usually is the one that gains respect with the insurance companies, knowing that they're not going to be pushed around and that if need be, they'll take them to trial and get a successful verdict. Someone should hire a personal injury attorney as soon as they can. If they're at the scene and they have an ability to call an attorney, to ask them what to do, because a lot of times in car accidents or slip and falls, they don't know what to do. They're in shock, they don't know what happened, and a lot of times they don't have the wherewithal to call an attorney, or they've been hurt to the extent where they can't. They should immediately have one of their relatives or one of the witnesses or somebody call an attorney, and it's important they have that number in their pocket. This way they can preserve the evidence for them, they can make appropriations for the car and medical treatment and help them out with the prosecution of the claim. Many times after an accident's happened and a claim has been reported by the person that was at fault, say for example a car accident, the person that ran the red light or failed to yield the right of way and caused the accident will report it to their insurance company. The other insurance company will immediately try to get a hold of the person that was hurt. They'll try to get past medical records. They'll try to get an authorization to have those medical records released. They'll sometimes even tow the person or the injured person's car without them even knowing. They'll also want to take photographic evidence, and they a lot of times want a recorded statement, which can be used later in a court of law. You can find answers to questions that people commonly have about personal injury law on the website gebhardlaw.com.
Finding and hiring a lawyer has become a fairly common process. But once you've hired one, how do you use them effectively? 1. Always be organized. Have all your documents and information ready so your attorney can get a complete understanding of your case. 2, be proactive. Don't hesitate to call your lawyer and use their knowledge and expertise to your advantage. 3, always strive for good communication between you and your attorney so that your case is properly presented.
You're watching Legal Minds, and coming next, we'll answer more of your legal questions, so stay with us.
If you're over the age of 18 and a U.S. citizen, you may be summoned for jury duty. The United States legal system was designed so that the accused would be judged by a jury of peers, not a person of authority. For that to happen, every registered voter has the obligation to sit on a jury if they are requested. If asked to be a juror, make sure you arrive on time and dress appropriately. Pay close attention and keep an open mind during the trial. By serving jury duty, you're serving your community. Today you heard from some of your area's top legal minds. Be sure to follow up with them for more information. Good luck with your case, and thanks for watching.